New feature alert. Using NotebookLM to empower MLL students.
Hello and welcome to Tech Tips with Cameron. I'm Cameron. Today we are looking at how we can empower our multi-language learners to utilize NotebookLM to help themselves when they're building those English language skills.
Tell me more.
This was born out of the desire to have a direct slides translator. So what we've done is we've offered NotebookLM as a solution to this problem. Before we get started, remember, all content area teachers are teachers of the English language, and straight translations is not a sustainable option for teaching multi-language learners, okay? We have a responsibility, according to the ESL policy document put out by the Ministry of Education, that we actively teach students English language at the same time as teaching the curriculum pieces. So know that what we are doing is a great way to empower them to build those English language skills. So, I have this slideshow all about water systems in grade 8. It talks about water systems, it talks about the water cycle, it builds in content knowledge about watershed, and it has a case study with a whole lot of words, some questions that go with it, and a challenge at the end with some bonus learning and a glossary of the key terms that students would need to know. Now, this is great for our students who speak English fluently, but for those students of ours, grade 7 and up, who have access with a permission form to use NotebookLM, this is a great chance for them to build that connection piece between both their language and English as well as the curriculum. So what you would do is you would encourage them to head over to Notebook and make sure you share this slideshow with them. Now, why are we sharing the slideshow with them and having them build the notebook instead of building it ourselves? Well, inside of NotebookLM, whoever creates the notebook is able to create studio output. Let me show you what I mean. So for this notebook, this is going to be all about the water systems guide. Okay, so now I've got a water systems notebook, all about the lesson that I'm teaching that day. It's great. And I've got my students here who are just starting to understand some of the concepts in English, and I need to empower them. So they create this because when they have created their own notebook, they have access to the studio. They can make an audio overview, video overview, mind map, report, whatever. They can do all of those pieces themselves. Whereas if I create the notebook, the only thing students will be able to see is the studio outputs that I've created. I think, especially for our MLLs, we really need to empower them to see how they can use this. A couple things to know. In settings, students can choose the output language so that it doesn't come out in English. Again, straight translation is only good at the start. We want to be building them towards English language development. They can create an audio overview, decide how they want it in their own language. That way they can listen to the concepts, the key concepts from the slideshow, while also reading through the slideshow and building those connections between English and their own home language. They could do the same thing with a video overview, again, customizing it and making it into their own language. Infographic, same thing. Could build a visual that went into their own language. If you give them the material so that they can build their notebooks, permission form required, students can then be empowered to build those language skills. So this is one way in which we can use NotebookLM to empower our MLL learners. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.